Welcome to DTC MTV Product Review.
Hi DTCers, are you there? Are you in there? Yes, I see you.
With your host,
From the Busby Empire
and magician for hire,
spanning the globe,
DTC's very own,
I've been hopping on water.
Guy Portlock.
Hey there DTCers, how you doing? Nice to see you at Product Review time. Hey, I've been looking at Photosynthesis by Andrew Mayne. This to me is like a no-brainer, straight out the packet. Looked at the gimmick, watched the DVD, 24 minutes, no messing around. Just a brilliant idea, absolutely brilliant idea. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people, when you're doing your gigs and things, you talk about, you know, to the spectators, visualising and you know, seeing things in your mind and stuff like this. And I love the fact that we're talking about a Polaroid photograph. If you haven't seen the demo, or you don't know what the trick is, basically, you know, in a very simple format, they choose a card, they can sign it, and you know, it can disappear from the deck, and then you say, look, I want you to think of that card, and you can do a sort of a thing where they're thinking of the memory, but you show them this blank Polaroid photograph. They hold it in their hands, they think of it, and you talk about the thoughts and blah 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 blah. And when they take their hand off photograph, there inside the photograph is their signed card, which looks kind of aged. It looks like a memory. It is a beautiful visual effect, and I literally took it out of the packet, looked at the gimmick, looked at the idea. That night, performed it at a local sort of bar restaurant, and I only did the simple version, and people absolutely loved it. So, you know, I personally, I cannot speak highly enough of it, because I went out, did it straight away, and people loved it. Now, if people love it, that's got to be a good sign, isn't it? And this is where I've not even really, you know, sort of nailed the patter or worked enough at it to make sure that I get the best possible reactions, you know, that I can possibly get. So it's superb. There are different versions you can do. The beauty with this gimmick is that you can do something like a signed card that appears in the camera. You can do a prediction effect. You could do it alongside a kind of book test. They can see a word in there. Someone emailed me the other day saying that they found an old photograph, and they talk about memories and things like this, and you can do it with a sort of memory of a time when you were spending a nice time with somebody, or whatever else. There are so many different ideas that you could perhaps work with this. I think it's exceptional. If you're using the cards, you don't have to do it on one card. You can use any card. There's an easier version, there's a harder version, and it's all very well explained, very clear and to the point. I think it's superb. One point that people might think about is that, and this is one thing I'm slightly struggling with, is how long the gimmick is going to last. I say I'm struggling with it, it's only because I'm lazy, I leave it in the pocket. You want to make sure it keeps it flat, but that's not a problem. You know, put it inside a book for 10 minutes and it's back flat again. And he talks about how, you know, if you need to sort of upgrade it, or not upgrade it, but just care for it a little bit, he gives you a bit of advice on how to do that. This is a very, very good idea, and I absolutely love it. At the moment, I'm just tagging it onto the end of a Costa Kimlet routine, unshuffling the colours, and you know, this one card stands out, and I talk about the fact that, you know, I did this the other day, and this woman said, oh, I wish I had a camera that I could you know, could have taken a picture of this end position, it looks so good. And then now I do it where this person's holding it from the beginning, and then it just unfolds, you know, right in front of them. It's a lovely idea, and it's highly recommended, and a good price as well. So I'm going to give it, for the worker, 4.8 stars out of 5. For the hobbyist, 4.7 out of 5. It's excellent. That's my thoughts on Photosynthesis by Andrew Mayne. All the best.
Thank you for watching DTC MTV Product Review.